Hello and welcome back to HLS Crypto. So let's get straight into the video, something I want to talk about. So this coin was recommended by a subscriber or comment on the channel, which says, I like oracles that I can understand. Have you looked at TRB Teller? So the guy recommended this for me to look at was Charlie Bojangle 9542. So let's do that. I hadn't heard of this coin before this, so let's start by looking at the website. So a decentralized oracle protocol. Teller is transparent and permissionless oracle protocol for your smart contract to easily get any data whenever it needs it. There's something also I want to talk about as well in this video is the fact that the tokenomics on this are really interesting. So it's something that that we'll get into in a little while. The tokenomics are interesting. So the protocol incentivizes an open permissionless network of data reporting and data validation, ensuring that data can be provided by anyone and checked by everyone. Then you've got a Teller dev call, which you can go back and look at. I think it was only filmed 4 days ago on the Teller channel. Background usage of the current Teller protocol is expanding, with the system having demonstrated security across various EVM networks. So then on to about the protocol itself. You are only decentralized or as decentralized as your data. Blockchains cannot natively access off-chain data like API feeds or transaction data from another chain. So Web3 projects have relied on their own method. I've got a hair in my mouth. Of sourcing real-world data for their smart contracts. However, centralized points of on-chain data entry are increasingly vulnerable to manipulation, attack, and censorship, making a truly decentralized oracle a crucial piece of Web3 infrastructure. For an oracle to claim it is truly decentralized, the provided data needs to be protected and validated by an unrestricted distributed network of anonymous reporters and secured with the simple crypto economic incentives. And this way, any kind of data can be provided by anyone and checked by anyone or everyone, sorry. And then about the team. So the team, the Teller core team, got into crypto because it promised to change the world and we wanted to be a part of it. Our goal was to create DeFi products, particularly tokenized derivatives. We soon found out there is no truly decentralized oracle available. In financial contracts, you have large amounts of money riding on a few very high value data points. Existing oracles are either entirely centralized services or pseudo-decentralized solutions with some dubious security assumptions based on trust. So finding no viable decentralized option, we pivoted and began building our own, an open and permissionless oracle protocol that is secured by crypto economic incentives, leveraging a token that's now called TRB. The ability to query off-chain data, perform off-chain computations, and relay messages between blockchains, or even be a source of truth for semi-ambiguous questions, are all in the realm of potential duties of an oracle. And this is what Teller is designed to be. And so began Teller. Since launch, our development has focused on creating a flexible protocol that anyone can build on, that no central party has control of. It's very expensive to break, easy to understand at a high level, and we always try to be transparent about it, about how it works. So we're excited to continue shaping the possibilities and stretching the boundaries of what smart contracts can enable for the world of decentralized finance and beyond. And then the founders, you've got Brenda Lawyer, Nick Fett, and Michael Zemrose. Now you can go and check these people out individually, give them a Google, have a little look, see what you think. And then onto the actual TRB, the token itself, the Teller token. The purpose of TRB is to align incentives between users, data reporters, and the community of token holders. It accomplishes this through the following: rewards. So Teller Tribute TRB tokens are used to fund contracts that provide payment to data reporters, and this eliminates the need for off-chain payment agreements. Security. So data submissions to the Teller database are validated via economic rational community census. Teller reporters are required to deposit or stake a TRB bond as collateral against bad or malicious data. If a questionable value is reported, any TRB holder can deposit some of their own tokens. The dispute fee to initiate a dispute on that value. TRB holders then vote on the dispute. If the dispute is supported, the disputer takes the reporter's stake. If the dispute is challenged by the community, the reporter receives the disputed fee. More detailed breakdowns of Teller security can be found here. Now, so there's something that I want to kind of point out into this. So some people, they have theories based on information that they've received, and some of these theories in many years turn out to be actually factually correct, whereas fact checkers often will go with the mainstream narrative regardless. So I'm wondering, how does this work in that regard? Is it going to favor a mainstream narrative, and it won't give the free speech people maybe a chance to say something that could actually invariably turn out to be true in the future? So if that's how I'm understanding it anyway, because I'm very unfamiliar with this project, so I'm trying to kind of learn this project together and see what we think. But there is some interesting things about tokenomics, like I said, which we'll look at now. The price of Teller right now is $52.07. But the thing that I find the most interesting is, and I've said this before, scarcity is massive. I always believe that scarcity is really, really good. Bitcoin, Quant, Trias, all very scarce. DeSo, very scarce. So the circulating supply at 2.489 million of a total supply of 2,535,000. So there's not a max supply, though. I don't see a max supply. That's the only thing that concerns me. I like the fact that if this is the max supply, that's great. So again, I need to do a bit more digging into regarding that. But if that is the total supply, that would be fantastic. Also, having a look at the actual chart itself. If you look at like the 14-day chart, for instance, we'll go on a 14-day chart, because I think, just to err on the side of caution, there was a bit of a pump recently, as you can see here. So 27th, which was a couple of days ago, there was a pump. If we look at its max chart, you can see here that it's definitely, on the way up again, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I prefer to buy things a bit lower. And then we've got its previous all-time high of $161.12. Look at its all-time low, though. Imagine you got it then, 515,000% up. Ludicrous that. Imagine getting them gains. Crazy. So yeah, I mean, if you were to buy 100 today, it would cost you $5,217. What price do I think this can go to predicted-wise? Well, this is the thing. So if that total supply is correct, and it is what I understand it to be, then I would say $200 per coin is completely feasible, which will be a $20,000 return. But is that bullish? Am I missing something? Is there something else or is that bearish even? Is there something else that I'm not picking up on yet? I mean, I'm going to go through the white paper. Depending if people are interested in this particular project, we could make another video, maybe going a bit deeper into the white paper. I'm getting a bit more of a deep dive. But from what I can see so far, I would suggest $200 doesn't seem unreasonable. It's a $40 from its previous all-time high, which I don't think it's going to struggle with that much personally. But people who have been invested in this for a long time, or people who are really bullish on this, even people who are really bearish on this, just let me know in the comments what you think, and we can have a good chat and find out, where the next potential price prediction lies with this particular token. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button for me, please. It really does help. And also, subscriber-wise, I think we're on 877 now, so we're getting that. We're edging closer to the 900 mark, and obviously, ultimately, the 1,000 subscriber mark. So thank you very much for everyone who took the time to do that. I really do appreciate it. So if you can, please also hit the subscribe button. Until tomorrow, take it easy, and as always, all the best. Ta-da.